Hey guys, in another video I talked about Git. I said you could go to download Git bash, and this will actually download Git source code management. I think that's what you call it. I highly recommend you download this as you start to work on your code. That way you can save it and go back in time and also upload it to GitHub, which is something that I think is important for a developer. Another tool so you could download this, and it's probably detecting my operating system here, so you can download it for whatever operating system you're using. Another tool that I highly recommend is Vue Devtools. Now, I believe this might only be for the Chrome browser, but Vue Devtools is an extension that will really help you as you work on your Nuxt 3 app. We use it every time at work. And so I have a Nuxt 3 app running right now at localhost 3000. I think. Yep, there we go. So this is our church site, and I'm still working on it. But this is a Nuxt 3 app. And when I click on F12 in Chrome and go to the DevTools in Chrome, right? What it can do, let me see, this so this should work. So what this does, see, you have, when you open up in Chrome, you have all these tags up here. Console, you can, type JavaScript code here and see what's happening to your code as you run it. These elements are what you're seeing on the screen here. So this is HTML. And then you have the Vue Devtools. And what this does, right, you can click on a component. So say it might take you a while to learn it, but you can click that and select a component. Is this going to work? There we go. Yeah, I thought it was working. Click on that. Is this working? Oh well. Okay, there. So we have the whole app, right? This is the app root, and this is the whole app. And so you can see the components that I have in this app. This is the header. That's this highlighted component. And this is Nuxt page component. And then at the very bottom, you have the footer. And then you can click on here and see the different child components, right? So logo, site heading, and I have so many Nuxt links here. That is the navigation. And I really like to componentize my apps because it's so much easier to work with when you do that. Router view, transition, base transition, index, hero page. Okay. Another good thing about this, right, is that you can, let me go somewhere. Let me click on sermons, for example. That's one of the most complicated pages. So if I click on this and I click on, and you can see here, sermon search form. This is the name of this component. When you click on it, you can look at the props of the component. So this component takes preachers as an array, and it takes years, and it tells you the current data that is in this prop. So these are the years. So look, if this sounds complicated right now, don't worry about it. That's why we're doing this tutorial. This also tells you the current setup. So setup is one of the parts of Nuxt 3 app. It's really from Vue 3, and it tells you the current data that is on your page, on this particular page. So as you can see here, right, we're using the router view. We got some params here. We're using reactive, and this is the point of this tutorial. Like, I want you guys to just learn as much. I don't know everything about this, about Nuxt, but I would like you to just learn as much as I know. You can learn from me, and I can learn from you too. So, for example, the beauty about this, right, is that let's say I were to search for something here. Let's say I'm searching for a sermon about Yeshua, that is Jesus. You see how that changes right away, right? It tells you exactly what's happening on your app. So DevTools are really, these Vue DevTools are really important to help you see exactly the exact state of your app. And there's a lot in the DevTools as well. For example, I have a lot of events going on, right? So, for example, let me go to the timeline here. Now, again, if you don't understand this, don't worry about it. All I'm saying is I'm going to show you tools that will really help you as you develop your app. So the DevTools can also detect any events that are taking place in your app. For example, if I were to click on that, see you have, can I see this? Okay, there we go. So this would tell you like if we had a keyboard event. So this is all for me typing. You see that? So if I say, right, typing, okay, oh, never mind. So let's say there's a mouse event, right? Click on that. Does that work? Oh, okay. Well, what I really wanted to show you guys, right, is the component events. So I have events that are triggered whenever we do components here. I'm not sure why that's not showing. So where are they? So if I were to click on this and I wanted to click on that, right? Any component events? Why aren't I seeing any? Oh, what did I do? Well, whatever the case, as we're developing our Nuxt 3 app, I'm going to be looking at the Vue Devtools quite a bit. So I highly recommend that you download the Vue Devtools. And we're going to be, oh, what did I do? Yeah. And this is going to really help us decode our app and see how things are working. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon.